How's it going, folks? Mark from Like Minded Lunatics. I'm here with Ladi again.
Howdy!
And we've got a special guest today. We've got Mike Pizinger. Mike, how are you?
I am great. I'm delighted to be here. This is going to be fun.
We are so excited to have you here. So tell folks what you do here in Austin.
So I spend a lot of time volunteering with a local organization called Divine Canines. We are a local homegrown nonprofit. We provide canine therapy services pre-pandemic to about 200 sites in the Austin metro area. Schools, hospitals, convalescent, Fort Hood, correctional facilities, a very wide array. We also do what we call like our specialty visits. So for instance, study breaks at UT or go to the dorms and that kind of thing. So we have a program to get you and your dog certified to do volunteer work. We don't have any age, breed, or size requirement. It's just about what kind of a capacity does the dog have to engage and be social and just be a dog and make people feel better.
So it could be any kind of dog.
It can be absolutely any type of dog. And in fact, truly, the more variation, the better. Because, you know, some people want like a huge Pyrenees and kids want to read with it and roll all over it like a couch.
Right.
Some people want a teacup poodle to sit on their lap. And then the best dog, you know, the all-American mutt, because sometimes somebody will walk into a room and go, oh my gosh, that's the dog that takes me back to when I was 10 years old.
Yep.
I had a dog just like that. So truly, the bigger the variety, the better and the better job we do. So we have the coolest fundraiser ever. It's called Barks for Beers. And we partner with the local brewing community. And as you know in Austin, that is a robust scene.
Huge thing, folks. You know, every Friday we do a beer from Austin on the show.
Yeah. In fact, I'm supporting Live Oak as we speak right here.
That's right.
And so this runs basically the month of May. It'll actually kick off on April the 29th and runs to May 31st. And the way it works, you go to any participating brewery, you get your special glass and your passport. There's a card inside because that's your passport to a great time. $30 plus tax, and this year we have 30 breweries. So even if you went to A&M, you can figure out on the math on that. That is a great deal.
Little dig.
So anyway, we are in the process of getting everything ramped up. Officially starts April 29th. If you go to our website, divinecanines.org, we've got a landing page, we've got the map, we've got everything. It's going to tell you, does this brewery have an outdoor seating area? Does it have a full kitchen? Do they have things other than beer? So you can plan out, you know, your whole weekend and what you're going to hit. So anyway, we're excited to be here and hopefully, you know, tell a whole new audience to come join us on this event. And all the breweries are dog friendly.
They are, and that's the best part. Ladi, we've been doing it for years, and it's so much fun. Even if you don't like beer, there's always great food.
Dogs!
And there's dogs. People bring their dogs. So for us, dogs and beer and snacks, it doesn't get any better.
Done. Trifecta.
So, fellas, what I thought we would do is we would watch a video by the Offspring. This comes out in 2003 off their Splinter album. The title of the track is Hit That. And the video features some CGI trickery, and there's a CGI dog in it that I thought it was going to be a lot of fun.
Sounds good.
And Mike, you may not know this, but we do a segment called Ladi's Rockucation here because Ladi is not a rock.
I don't know anything.
He's not a rock guy. So I thought that we might cross-post this into a Ladi's Rockucation.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
Because the Offspring is a really interesting band. Do you know the background of them, Mike?
I do not.
Okay, so Dexter Holland started the band. Dexter Holland has a BA and MS in science. And right before their first album hit, he was working on his PhD in molecular biology. And he had gotten all the way up to dissertation. He was ABD, and he got offered the record contract. And with the record contract came touring and all that stuff. He said, I had to weigh the decision. Do I become a PhD or do I do the rock star thing? Do I see where it goes? And he did the rock star thing. And then in 94, their second album came out, Smash, and it was the largest selling independent album of all time.
So it did well. He was good.
Wow.
It was good that he did.
Very good. But even in an interview in 1995, they asked him kind of like, what do you see yourself doing? What do you want to do? And he's like, by the time I'm 40, I want to be teaching college and done with this. Wow. And so in 2017, Dexter Holland was awarded his PhD in molecular biology during the University of Southern California commencement in May. He published his thesis. The title of it was Discovery of Mature MicroRNA Sequences Within the Protein Coding Regions of Global HIV-1 Genomes, Predictions of Novel Mechanisms for Viral Infection and Pathogenicity. And he co-authored another study that's been used in creating HIV and AIDS medication called Identification of Human MicroRNA-like Sequences Embedded Within the Protein Encoding Gene genes of the human immunodeficiency virus.
So clearly this guy was a slacker. He took the easiest course possible.
The easiest course out.
Easiest.
That's right. So he's one of the biggest selling rock stars of all time. He's like, you know what? I'm going to go back and get that PhD. And while I'm at it, I'm going to create medicine that will save the lives of millions of people.
I kind of feel like I haven't done a whole lot.
I know, me too. I ain't done anything. So that's the video we're going to watch. It's tradition to have a beer. Mike's already got his open. Ladi's not a beer guy, but he's going to do a tea. I'm doing a Vominos from Real Ale. A jug of tea. Jug of tea. Vominos is also on, Real Ale is also on the Divine Canines.
They are.
Yeah, that's right. So,
and I'm doing a Live Oak. Live Oak has been on the tour, I want to say 5 or 6 years, and I don't think anybody does a Hefeweizen as good as they do.
They don't, and I've been to Germany. Nope. I agree.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
So cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Mike, thanks for being here. Ladi, thanks for helping us with
Thanks
this
for
one.
having me.
And here we go. The Offspring hit that.
Don't blow the same. She had to get out and make a change. She had a kid now, but much too young. That baby daddy,
all right. So are you confused at this point? I knew you were. I could feel the confusion from your end.
Well, first thing I'm going to ask, what kind of music is this? Because this is...
That's also a very good question. So this is kind of California skater rock. And this came out, this is in the early 90s when grunge was huge.
Yes.
So we're talking Nirvana and Soundgarden and Stone Temple Pilots, really grungy, low kind of music. And then this comes out. Really different vibe. And I can tell you as a nerdy kid hearing this, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I can see that.
And then I grew up in the middle of the country, Mike, so I don't know about you. Are you a Texas guy originally?
For most of my life.
Okay. So I grew up in a town where my graduating class had 9 people.
Okay.
And there's 2 types of music we listened to in Aquila, country and Western. And I didn't like either one of those 2. And so when I saw Dexter Holland for the first time, he had dreads down to here. Amazing dreads. I was like, that's who I want to be.
There you go.
That's what I'll be. And then, so my shirt, the Save Napster shirt that I'm wearing, in 1999, when Metallica started suing Napster and Napster was about to go under, they started doing all these fundraisers. Well, the Offspring thought, we're going to get in on that. And so they started a fundraiser and they sold these Save Napster shirts, and all the funds went to, I think, battered women in the California area. I think that's who it went to. I'd have to look it back up. But Napster started to sue them, and Dexter was like, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, the ball's on you boys. Yeah, go ahead and do it.
So he was probably working on his law degree.
That's right. That's right. You're gonna try to sue.
You're gonna lose.
That's right. So the words, Ladi, the winds of fortune don't blow the same. She had to get out and make a change. She had a kid now, but much too young. That baby's daddy is out having fun. Ooh, I know. So that's what I said. Their lyrics always are a little bit more deep than you thought.
There's something else going on.
Something else going on.
The first thing I heard was that synthesizer. I thought, well, this is fun.
Now, it is fun. It's silly, and then you read the lyrics, and you're like, oh, wait, what's happening? So here we go.
I'm on a roll with all the girls I know. His baby mama, she ain't so slow. He said, I'm on a roll with all the girls I know. I know you wanna hit that. I know you wanna hit that, hit that. Oh, well, it's getting with I say. Consequences are a lot, but hey, that's the way things go.
I like this.
It's good, isn't it?
This is a lot of
I knew you would love it.
Okay, so does that face remind you of anything in the head? There's a very specific thing,
So
a toy.
Oh, no. I wasn't thinking of a toy.
You remember the Rock'em Sock'em
Yes!
robots? That you push that,
yeah.
and then you jack him in the chin?
That's
and
right.
That
It
looks
does
like
look like-
Rock'em
It does
Sock'em.
kind of look like
It
that.
does.
Yeah.
But he has better hair.
He does.
He has better hair.
It's true. I don't know if you've noticed the perspective has changed.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in the POV of our perspective has changed.
What was a family is now a shell. We're raising kids now who raise themselves. Sex is a weapon, it's like a drug. It gets you wanna hit that. Everybody's getting with I say. Consequences are a lot for it. That's the way things go.
So I can tell you when I first heard this song, so listen to the lyrics. So that, I don't know if you read that part, Ladi. So it's actually pretty deep. We're raising kids now who raise themselves.
I heard that line.
Sex is a weapon. It's like a drug. It gets around into that grave that he just dug. She said, I'm on the run. I'm chasing guys for fun. Her baby daddy, it ain't his only one. So obviously when I was reading the lyrics to get this album, like, oh man, Dexter's writing again about teenage sex and like the dangers of all that kind of stuff. And the video comes out and I'm like, hold up, was he writing about dogs?
Well, as soon as he said, I hope I want to hit that, my first thought, they're not going to run over this dog with a car.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I thought
I already liked
I went
the
there
dog.
too. I went there too.
I already liked
Right.
the dog.
Yeah.
No, I would never show you all a video with a dog injured.
Okay.
I saw
Yeah,
I Am
I feel
Legend
better.
one time, and that's the only time I'm seeing that awful movie.
Yeah, I've done that to movies.
Yeah.
too.
So I like the turn here, though. Like, is he really writing about kids, or is he writing about a dog who
Look
is
at
a
that
little-
face, though.
I know.
Those
I know.
eyes.
Let's back it up.
Rock and sock.
Uh-oh.
Why not? Take a chance, everything's a game. And it don't stop. Looking at it, it's gonna change. Well, the more he's trying, the more he's buying. He said, I'm on a roll.
Oh! It always happens when you're almost catching them, then you trip or something happens and they get away from you, the dogs. Yours are well behaved, mine are not. So it's you almost catch that leash and then,
No.
oh, damn it.
I had a dog that got out of its harness, and it was one of these small little terrier things. It ran, but I knew this dog, and she saw a lady walking, and she just wanted to say hello, everybody. So I looked at this lady. I said, "Pick her up, pick her up." She just looked at me and said, "Why?" I said, "Pick her up, please." And she did. She picked her up, and then she just handed her to me.
Oh.
I was so. Thank you so much.
Thank
it's
God.
the only way I would have caught her.
His baby mama don't need to know. He said, I'm on a roll with all the girls I know. I know you wanna hit that. I know you wanna hit that. Hit that.
Oh no.
He's got way too many pups. Somebody did not neuter their dog like they're supposed to. No, they didn't listen to Bob Barker is what happened. They listened to Bob.
Consequences are a lot for it. That's the way things go.
Oh no.
Oh, the cone of shame. That's right, puppy dog. Oh.
We actually have some cocktail napkins at home somebody gave to us that it says, it's all fun and good until somebody ends up in a cone of shame. And has a dog with one of those.
That's great.
Yeah, had a few parties that was appropriate.
So what'd you think of that one?
I love this.
It was fun.
This was fun. This was a fun video, and it's a fun song.
It is a fun song.
It's not, and it didn't make me cry. You always show me
I know.
videos that make me. This was nice.
The last one we did was Live's Lightning Crashes.
Oh.
And so we talked about that when we were both in tears by the
was
end of
very
that
sad.
one. And then we did a whole thing on
Metallica.
We did Metallica.
No, Van Halen.
The Van Halen
Okay.
one. So we walked through all the way up to Ed passing away, and then we watched Wolfgang Van Halen's
Mammoth.
Distance.
Oh yeah, they did the acoustic version?
Just the video that has video of Wolf and Ed the entire
Oh,
time.
I haven't seen that. Oh.
Oh, we won't watch it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think Ladi will ever watch it
I
again.
can't, it's even so sad.
So it didn't make you cry, is what you're saying.
Yes. No, this was good. And the other was good too. I happen to like not crying in a room full of people.
Sure.
But this was a lot of fun.
Well, we've got a new friend, so you don't want to cry in front of your new friend.
So by the way, you brought up that's the skater rock thing,
Yes.
and it was probably just a coincidence. But right after the perspective changes to the dog's view, they're kind of looking down, and there's this building in front, and it has this kind of cross look
It
that
does.
remind me of the Independent Truck. Remember them, the skateboard Independent
Oh,
Trucks?
yes.
It looks like it's similar to their logo.
I wonder if that was Mike. You may have noticed
I don't know.
something in here that I'm usually pretty good
Now,
about.
it might not have been that
Let's see,
similar.
a little bit back, a little bit.
What's further than that?
There it
I think
is.
Keep going up.
Let's see, doggy. It's groovy, isn't it?
This is.
It's a
You
groove.
can dance. This is a fun song.
No, it's not quite that, but
It's almost though.
That's like,
Wow.
there you go.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope you go and check out Divine Canines. Check
Please
out their
do.
Barks for
Barks for
Beer,
Beers.
especially if you're in the local area, because it's a great fundraiser. We all love dogs, and we all love helping people.
And if you're not going to drink beer, go play with the dogs.
Play with the
Go
dogs.
play with the dogs.
That's right.
And by the way, most of the places now serve things other than beer, so you have no excuse. You can't say, I don't want to support them because I don't drink beer. Buy a glass.
They're doing kombuchas. They're doing all kinds of
Everything.
stuff. Yeah.
Show up. It's a blast.
Can I get a pint of wine?
I don't know.
Okay.
You
get
can probably
back.
get one. I don't know if the possible one.
Okay.
Well, folks, we hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out Divine Canines, please.
please.
And take care of yourselves, folks. And we'll see you soon.
Cheers.
Adios.